สวัสดีค่ะ So in this video you are going to listen to Unit 5 listening, which includes four listenings. The first one is for patients and the second one is patient care, directing patients. We have already talked about this in class. We have gone through them, gone through the instructions already, so you know what to do with the activities here. And before we get started, before we go to like the actual listening, I have some suggestions for you to improve your listening. For me, I think listening is quite hard for most students because it's very different from reading. You know, when you read, you can understand almost everything there, but when you have to listen, you might go blank. You have no idea what they're talking about. That is because we have been trained to read, not to listen. So the first one, I suggest that you listen without looking at the script. And for the second round, just like the first round, you listen without looking at the script. So you can see that the purpose of doing this is to make you curious, to make you have like a lot of questions. And the third round, so this time I want you to listen with the script, but it has to be the script with blanks. As you can see at the back of your book, you will see the script provided, but you will see everything there. For me, I don't think that's a good idea. So I have come up with my own method of teaching, which you will see in the next slide. And the fourth round, again, just like the third round, you have to listen with the script with blanks, and you try to fill in the blanks. You know, you have to get the spellings correct, and don't worry if you don't have any idea of, you know, what to write down. Just, you know, just do it. And the last one, the last time, this time you listen and you check your answer. You check whether the words that you have filled in the blanks are correct or not. So with these 5 steps, hopefully everybody will get better and better at listening. Okay, so I'm gonna play the audio, and this time, actually it will be the first time, right? So you don't have to look at the script yet. Okay, let's say that you have gone through step 1 and step 2 already, and this is step 3. Okay, so you can look at my slides and listen, and you might have like a little note and write down the words missing. Okay, I'm gonna play the audio file. Okay, share computer sound. Okay, hold on. Okay, ready, go. Oh, wait. Okay, go.
Do your eyes itch, Dean?
Yes, I want to rub them all the time.
Well, you mustn't do that.
Has anyone else in your family got the same problem?
Yes, my sister and my mum. They've both got it.
2.
Have you been fighting?
No, Doctor. It was an accident. I...
Around your eye. Have a closer look, Terry.
I can see blood in the eye and something else, some foreign body embedded in the cornea, just next to the tear duct.
3.
First of all, is there any pain?
No, none at all. Just blurred vision. I haven't been able to see well for over a year.
Any ideas, Terry?
Well, blurred vision is often the result of a clouding of the lens. You can see that from here.
Do you get double vision when you see two of everything?
Sometimes I do, yes. I need a bright light to read and all colours look dull.
4.
So tell me what happened.
Well, I've gone almost completely blind in my right eye. If I close my left eye, I can't see much at all. At the best, everything looks misty and with halos.
Terry, can you describe the patient's right eye?
The pupil is enlarged, oval-shaped, and bulging.
Okay, let's find out about other symptoms. Do you ever get toothache?
I do, sometimes, yes.
And nausea?
Yes, that's right, I do.
Okay. So, I know that listening just, just one or two times, it's not going to be enough. So if you feel like you need to listen again and again and again, you can, go backwards and, listen again. And after that, check your answer with me. Just make sure that you're trying to finish all the activities by yourself first. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the answer. So patient number 1. The first word that is missing is watery. The second one, do your eyes itch? Dean, do your eyes itch means คันตา นะคะ itch. So when something is itchy, you want to scratch them. Scratch it. For example, if I say that my cheek my cheek is itchy, it means that I wanna scratch or rub it. Okay, and the third word is rub. So rub means ถู but in this case it can also mean เกา okay, so the doctor has told Dean not to rub the itchy area because it's not going to be good for the skin. And the fourth word is both. They've both got it. It means that ทั้งคู่ so his sister and his mom both have this condition, the inflammation of the eye. So if there are still some words that you don't know the meaning, what you can do is just Google. Okay, let's move on to patient number 2. Okay, number 5, the missing word is fail. So it's an accident. This patient fell out of a tree. So fell is the past simple form of fall. ร่วงตกลงมา Number 6, you've got some nasty bruising around your eye. So when a person falls down from a tree, it is not surprising that they will have some bruising. Bruising means black and blue or รอยฟกช้ำนะคะเป็นรอยแผลรอยฟกช้ำ so nasty here nasty means bad or terrible. And number 7, the missing word is foreign, which means แปลกปลอม สิ่งแปลกปลอม or some of you might be familiar with the word foreigner, which means ชาวต่างชาติ because ชาวต่างชาติ is from other countries. They are not in our country, so they are สิ่งแปลกปลอม. Okay, I'm going to write down how to pronounce this word because I think it's going to be useful in the future. So it's for and then rain. It's not foreign. For rain. It's kind of like for, which means เพื่อ and rain, which means ฝน for rain. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Oh, I forgot. Number 6 is bruising. Okay, this one is not that difficult to pronounce. Okay, it's time to move on to patient number 3. Number 8. Okay, is there any pain? No, not at all. Just watering. It's actually blurred vision. I'm sorry, the answer is blurred, but maybe I forgot to change it. It's blurred with ed, and when you pronounce it, the ed part becomes d, blurred, not blurred. Blurred vision. So this patient hasn't been able to see well for over a year, which is just quite a long time. And again, number 8, this is supposed to be the same word. So the answer for number 8 is blurred. Okay, and then number 9, this patient, he mentioned that he has double vision sometimes, and in order to read, he needs a bright light. Bright means สว่าง and when you use this word to describe a person, it means that he or she is smart, bright. Okay, and the last one, number 10. All colors look dull. Dull, like when you don't know something, you dull นะคะก็คือเดาสุ่ม dull in Thai it means ทื่อหม่นหมอง so it's not vivid, it's not clear, it's dull. You can also use dull to describe your trip or your holiday or your party or even this class. So if you find something dull, it means that it's not enjoyable, it's not fun. For example, I asked you, how was your New Year? And if you didn't do anything, you just stayed home all day, it's really boring for you. You could say that your New Year was dull, or your life is dull. Okay, the last one is patient number 4. Not P3, it's actually P4. Maybe some error. So number 11. So this patient, he said that he has gone almost completely blind. Okay, number 11. So he said that at the best อย่างดีที่สุดนะคะ everything looks misty with halos. Halos mean the lights, the round lights ทรงกรดรัศมีนะคะที่มันฟุ้งๆออกมา so when he sees it's not clear, he see everything looks misty. Misty means like foggy, like when you're driving on the road and there's a lot of fog, and it's not กบนะคะ fog fog is smog. So misty is just like foggy, and it's foggy, and it's also with halos. So this is very very bad for a patient, for this patient. Okay, what about his right eye? Number 12, the missing word is enlarged. Enlarged, it means big. It's the haiso word, the big word, the academic word of big. The pupil, so his pupil is big, oval shaped, รูปร่างเป็นไข่นะคะ and okay, number 13 is also bulging. Bulging means it's sticking out. It's นูนมันโป่งออกมานะคะ Okay, and other symptoms that this patient has is toothache. So when you listen, you have to be really mindful. You have to pay careful attention, and you will hear it's not toothache. Toothache. No, the sound of these two words will be linked together, and it will sound like toothache. Toothache, not toothache. Again, toothache. Toothache. And you you also need the ending sound, which is the K sound. Toothache. Okay, the last one, 14. Other symptoms. Okay, one more symptom that this patient has is nausea. Nausea, which means when you are like having a headache, you want to vomit นะคะก็คืออยากจะอาเจียนมีอาการคลื่นไส้ Okay, so how to pronounce it? Nausea. The stress is on the first syllable. No, and then sea, because you can see the word sea, which means ทะเล because when you go out on the sea, the sea people, like in the past, they would go like seasick, and this word comes from ทะเลนะคะ so this word เนี่ยมาจากการเดินทะเลเดินเรือเพราะมันปวดหัว so even though you see the word sea, it's actually pronounced nausea. Nausea. That's why ปลากระป๋องsome like canned fish, it's called Nautilus. Have you ever heard of this brand? Nautilus. Okay. Now it's time to answer. So A, cataract. Which patient has cataract? Cataract ก็คือต้อกระจกนะคะ The answer is patient number 3. So if you can remember, this one has blurred and double vision, and this one needs bright light to read. B, conjunctivitis. Conjunctivitis or ตาแดง. This is patient number 1, which is a boy, a little boy, who said that his eyes are bloodshot and watery. ก็คือตาแดงกล่ำเนาะ bloodshot, watery means there's water coming out of his eye all the time, and so it's itchy. He just want to rub his eyes. C. Glaucoma or ต้อหิน This is patient number 4 who said that things look misty with halos and the appearance of the eye is the eye is enlarged and bulging. And D. Eye trauma or การบาดเจ็บที่ตา So this one, okay, there's only one left, which is patient number 2 who fell out of a tree. Poor her. It's an accident. And so therefore, she had bruising around her eye. Okay, now it's time to answer the specific questions from each dialogue. Dialogue 1, number 1. What must the patient not do to his eyes? ต้องไม่ทำอะไร The answer, he mustn't rub them when they itch. ก็คือต้องไม่ถูนะคะต้องไม่ไปเกาตอนที่คัน Itch means คัน The second question, who in his family has the same problem? มีใครอีกบ้างที่อยู่ในครอบครัวนะคะที่มีปัญหาเดียวกัน The answer is his sister and his mom. Quite easy, right? So on the right side, you can see some important vocabulary that I have provided the Thai translation. I'm not going to go through all of them, but if you feel like you need to write down, you can pause the video and study at your own pace. For now, I'm going to move on to the next dialogue. Dialogue 2, question 3. How did the patient injure his eye? ผู้ป่วยคนนี้ค่ะเขาทำให้ตาเนี่ยบาดเจ็บอย่างไร Yeah, it's easy, right? So the answer is she fell out of a tree. ตกต้นไม้ Number 4, where is the foreign? It's again foreign body. Or in American, body. You can say body or body, depending on what you like. British people tend to say British body, American body. So where is the foreign body or body? It's in the cornea next to the tear duct. ก็คืออยู่ที่คอเนียนะคะอยู่ถัดจากtear duct ก็คือท่อน้ำตา Dialogue 3. Question 5. What 2 problems does the patient have with her vision? 2 problems อะไรบ้าง Okay, the answer is blurred vision and double vision มองไม่ชัดมองเห็นภาพซ้อน Number 6, what effect of the condition can the ophthalmologist see? มันมีผลกระทบที่หมอตาเนี่ยเขาเห็นเนี่ยค่ะเขาเห็นอะไรที่เป็นผลกระทบของมันนะคะก็คือ so the ophthalmologist can see clouding of the lens ก็คือมันมัวนะคะเหมือนมีเมฆมาบัง Dialogue 4. Question 7. How do things look when the patient closes his left eye? ถ้า patient เนี่ยปิดตาซ้ายเขาจะเห็นอะไรนะคะไม่ใช่เขาจะเห็นอะไรเขาจะเห็นสิ่งต่างๆเนี่ยเป็นยังไง The answer is pretty easy. So everything looks misty with halos. It's not halo, not halos, halos. Okay, the last question number 8. What does the right eyeball look like? ไอ้ eyeball ข้างขวานะคะมันดูเป็นยังไง So this one you have to describe how the eye looks like. The pupil is enlarged, which means big, oval shaped รูปไข่ and bulging มันนูนออกมามันโป่งออกมา Okay. Okay, there's one thing that I would like to point out here. Okay, look at this one. Much at all. I don't really remember the exact word, but the patient, he can't see much at all. Can't see much at all. But you know, when he speaks, he doesn't, you know, say word by word much at all. He tends to link all the words together, and you will hear something like much at all, instead of much at all. So you can see ชอช้างตรงนี้มันก็จะไปเชื่อมกับตรงนี้ much at, and then the T here, the ending sound T here will link to the following word at all, much at all. But for American people, it will be much at all. It's not at all, มันจะเป็น at all, much at all. But this book, you know, is from the British pronunciation. Okay, we are done with the first listening, and now it's time to listen to the last one, which is patient care, directing patients. This listening is quite short. You can finish it in no time. Okay, I'm gonna play the recording again. Okay, wait. Share computer sound.
Patient care. 1.
You need to be 6 meters from the chart. So could you stand here, please? Right. Now I need you to cover your right eye. Good. Now I'd like you to read the smallest line of letters that you can.
P, E, C, F, D.
Fine. Will you cover the other eye for me, please? This time, can you read the same line of letters backwards?
D, F, C, E, P.
Right. Now uncover both eyes. Try and read the next line down, but don't worry if it's difficult.
2.
Right. So I'm going to hold my finger in front of your nose, like this, about 10 centimetres. Now I want you to look at the wall behind, please. OK. Now look at my finger. And at the wall again. That's fine. Now keep looking at my finger. I'm going to move again. It, in, and out. Right, that's fine. Now, can you cover one eye?
Okay, we are done. You can, go back and listen to it, as much as you like, and try to fill in the missing words.นะคะ. Okay, when you're done, you can check your answer with me. So in the first dialogue, what a practice nurse is testing is เขาให้อ่านใช่ไหม like ให้ patient เนี่ยอ่านว่าเห็นอะไรบ้างนะคะ just like when you are short-sighted and you need to to buy some glasses, you need to go through this kind of test. So the answer is C, visual acuity, which means ความคมชัดของการมองเห็นนะคะ acuity means ความคมชัดเห็นไหมมองเห็นไหมอยู่ใกล้ๆ and the second dialogue the test being performed ดูนิ้วใช่ไหมโอเค is B pupil response pupil response which means การตอบสนองของไอ้ม่านตาเนี่ยนะว่ามันเห็นเป็นยังไงนะคะทำเยอะๆแล้วปวดหัว okay I hope you got all the answers correct here okay so this one is not difficult at all actually you can just look at the script at the back of the book okay but it's my job so I'm gonna give you the answer anyway so number one you need to be 6 meters okay I'm gonna point out the pronunciation the interesting or what I think essential in my opinion okay I'm pointing this out this one in Thai made in English meters you cannot say made otherwise Falang will not understand you it's me or enters meters not made so this patient has to stand away from the chart for about 6 meters that's quite a long distance for me okay number 2 so could you stand here please could you stand here please มายืนตรงนี้หน่อยค่ะ so when you use could it means the same thing as can but it's more polite can you stand it's fine but if you want to sound like super polite you can say could you and again when the sound is linked together here it's not could you it's like could you something like this could you it's not you anymore it's you okay number 3 right oh I'm sorry I'm gonna delete this I'm gonna erase this okay number 3 right now I need you to cover your right eye this one is not cover not then cover no it's cover it's kind of like it's a laนะคะ cover คุมไว้นะคะปกปิดไว้ cover your right eye again here when you listen if you listen carefully you will hear they link the sound together and it sounds like right eye not right eye right eye so this one becomes like something like tie right eye good now okay number 4 I'd like you to read the smallest line number 5 fine will you cover the other eye for me please will you cover the other eye means ตาอีกข้างนะคะตาอีกอันนึง this one again this one I found most I mean a lot of my students mispronounce this word author เนี่ยเยอะมาก it's actually Arthur it's not all นะคะ it's okay I'm gonna write it down just to make it clear so I'm putting a little line here to indicate that you have to stick your tongue out like this it's not tao it's like thao Arthur so when you see th what you must always do is something like this the not the is the okay this time Number 7, can you read the same line? Can you read the same line? Okay. Number 8, right now, uncover both eyes. Uncover both eyes. Cover. When you may cover out, you say uncover, uncover. So this one, the nurse is testing visual acuity. And the last one, situation 2, number 9, I'm going to hold my finger. I'm going to hold my finger in front of your nose. เอานิ้วไปใส่ข้างหน้า about 10 centimeters. Okay, again, I'm pointing this word out because in Thai, you know, it's pretty normal for a Thai student to say centimeter. Even though when they're speaking English, they say centimeter. But Falang will not understand you. You have to say centimeters, centimeters, centimeters. Again, it's just like meters, but you add the word centi in front, centimeters. Number 10. Now I want you to look. This one is pretty easy. I want you to look at the wall behind, please. And then look at my finger again and the wall again. Okay, number 11. Now keep looking at my finger. Keep looking at my finger. When you say keep looking, keep plus verb ing, it means that it means continue. Keep, for example, keep walking. It means continue walking. Don't stop. Keep walking. Or if I'm driving a car and I don't know if I should, you know, turn left here or not, and my friend who's sitting beside me tells me just keep going, or keep driving. ไม่ต้องเลี้ยว do not turn left or turn right, just keep going ค่ะก็คือทำไปเรื่อยๆนะคะดูมือไปเรื่อยๆ number 12 I am going to move. I'm going to move it towards your nose. คือจะเอาไปใส่ตรงจมูก so this one, she is testing pupil response การตอบสนองของม่านตา and then we are done with the listening activity. Thank you so much everyone for coming to see this and for paying attention. I hope that you have some fun. I hope that my lesson is not too boring for you, and I hope that you learned something important from this video. Okay, I'll see you soon in the next lesson. สวัสดีค่ะ บ๊ายบาย